What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It's your boy GlitcherBro23 here, continuing the grind reactions that we started earlier today for Kid Cudi. We're still continuing on the Man on the Moon album, Solo Dolo, Nightmare. If you guys want to see more from Cudi after this grind reactions, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it by the end of the video. If you guys want to join my Discord with Glitcher Gang, right now we're covering one request given to me via my Discord every single day during this month. If you want to possibly see me cover your request before the end of the month, go ahead and click that link down below the description. Or if you want to see me react to your request immediately, you can fill out the reaction request form, pay me a minimum of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, and I'll cover it instantly. I'll push back reactions. I'll just do anything so you can see your reaction as soon as possible. But other than that, man, we're finna get into Man on the Moon once again, Solo Dolo, and also just one last thing before we get into it. I really appreciate if you guys tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. I will be reacting to The Weeknd's new album that just released today. I'll be reacting to it live, and I really appreciate if y'all guys come and show your boy some love. Whether you listen to The Weeknd or not, I really appreciate y'all guys tuning in tomorrow. But other than that, let's check this out. Like I said in the last reaction, Simple As, I think literally is followed up by Solo Dolo. I guess while we're at it, we should see what the comments said about this one. We should see, for those of y'all who don't know, the person responsible for this grind of reactions, they sent out a few, they sent out most of the requests that we have for this grind, and on the last track they said it really wasn't the best track for a reaction. Well, let's see. What do they say about Solo Dolo? A must listen just because Man on the Moon 2 and 3 will each have their own Solo Dolo tracks that continue the story. Also, just a great Cudi song. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, whoever suggested to me these tracks for this grind of reactions, thank you for that, by the way.
Listen good, I don't have nobody but what I might feel. All the sounds of sanity, hoping what I hear loops itself continuously. Then I won't be afraid, no, no. Oh, oh, oh. Why must it feel so wrong when I try and do right?
Why must it feel so wrong when I try to do right? I know we all felt that before. We think we do something out of the kindness of our hearts for a loved one, and then as a result, maybe it ends up hurting them in the long run. You know, I know we've all done that before. It's kind of like you learn from your, it's almost like when people say you learn from your mistakes. You think that would be the case all the time, but sometimes what you think is when you have a moment where you're like, oh, I know not to do this now. You were supposed to do that in that moment with that person, whatever the case was, you know? So it's one of those weird things, but it's definitely a relatable feeling for sure. Doing something that felt right when it's actually in reality wrong.
Do right. Oh, oh, oh. Soaring through paradise when I'm closing my eyes. I'm Mr. Solo Dolo. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh.
So basically he's just saying he's like the embodiment of vibing solo. Is that what he's saying? Like he's just Mr. I'm alone in a way, you know? He just kind of vibes and gets in his own mindset, his own mood when he's left alone. Which is relatable. It's definitely relatable to me. I'm not the biggest social guy. I'm not at all a very social person. That's why I'm a YouTuber.
Look at me, you tell me just what you see. Am I someone whom you may love?
This production is crazy.
Am I speaking for you and yours or someone else? I need some answers. Yeah, yeah. Why must it feel so wrong when I try and do right? Do right.
Is he like maybe asking God? I was thinking about that. He's like, he was talking about he needs some answers. Is he maybe like asking God for advice in a way? That's the only thing I could think of right here. That's the only thing I could think of, which kind of makes sense, but maybe he's just in his thoughts mentally, kind of battling with himself before, like, what he did on Man on the Moon 2, where he, like, I don't remember what the name of the track was. I don't remember the name of the track, but it was the music video where he kills himself, and the side that kills Cudi was, like, his depression, his anxiety, like, the evil, the darker side of him. I don't remember what, I think it was Mr. Ranger. I think it was that track. I think it was that reaction. Y'all let me know. I think it was, though. So he could either be talking to his subconscious or God in a way. That's the only two things I could think of.
Soaring through paradise when I'm closing my eyes. I'm Mr. Solo Dolo.
I love this like high pitched like piano or whatever instrument this is in the background.
My world turns, flipping the bird to the ones who figure me outcast, no, not the duo. Back to Shaker Heights with a new who. Dolo little brother was a strange one, boo-hoo. Cry me a river, hey, to look who traveled out of igloo. Cold, cold world wasn't fit for me at all. Look at where I stand at, tall. Clutching my Kid Cudi biz out. Mute motherfuckers back home, quick pause. Gargle on my mayo. Look at me, I bet I'm the one you think to fail.
Why does that line seem so familiar? I think I literally had a deja vu of the gargle of the mayo line. Because I feel like I've heard that, but I've never heard that before in my life. So I think I just had one of those deja vu moments. Y'all ever have that? Y'all get deja vu? I get deja vu quite often. I don't think I've ever had it with a reaction though. That's kind of cool.
My Kid Cudi biz out. Mute motherfuckers back home, quick pause. Gargle on my mayo. Look at me, I bet I'm the one you think to fail. Floating in my mind, no sail. Oh hey.
Float on my mind with no sail. You're the one that betted that I would fail. Ooh. Ooh. It's getting interesting. It could be literally, if I'm not mistaken, Cudi doesn't even have a dad either. Because I remember seeing his TED Talk. I remember y'all guys told me to check that out. I did end up checking out that TED Talk. And I know his mother was there. And something like that, I feel like if his dad was a part of his life. No, his dad is dead. Because didn't he mention that in Soundtrack? Did he mention that his dad's dead in Soundtrack to My Life? This could be a possibility, people. This is interesting. Intriguing.
Oh hey. Listen good, I don't need nobody. This is what you feel. All the sounds of insanity. Hoping what I.
This is the sounds of insanity. So yeah, he could just be talking to himself in a way, like talking maybe in a mirror, kind of realizing he's losing it, from like depression, anxiety. It could be a multiple amount of things. It could be literally anything he mentioned on the Soundtrack to My Life. You know what I mean? So, God, I haven't heard that track in a minute. I'm finna go listen to that track after this reaction. No cap.
I hear loops itself
Hey,
to
Alvin.
fit.
Hey, Alvin. Look, y'all, it's Alvin. Where's OBS? There we go. Look, y'all, it's Alvin. Alvin, you good? You good? It's Alvin, y'all. Say hello to you too, Alvin. Her poor little leg. Y'all see her leg right here? Her poor little leg. She's starting to lose hair. She's starting to lose hair, y'all. She's starting to lose hair, but she's holding off strong. She's holding off strong for sure. I love you too, Alvin. I love you too. Love you very, very much.
And it's me, no, I won't be afraid. Hey, hey. Why must it feel so wrong when I try and do right? Do right. Soaring through paradise when I'm closing my eyes. I'm Mr. Solo Dolo. Why must it feel so right when I know that it's wrong? It's
I
wrong.
absolutely just love the subconscious sound that this track has.
When will I ever learn from the words in my song?
I did not mean to pause there. I was getting ready to pause, but Alvin was rubbing against my hand. Yeah, let's finish this last few seconds.
I'm Mr. Solo Dolo.
Alright, now that's it. Oh, Alvin. We're almost done, Alvin. Oh, man. I just love how, like, Soundtrack to My Life and Solo Dolo are both very deep tracks in their own ways, but they just sound so different. Like, Soundtrack in My Life can almost be interpreted as, like, maybe a spiritual uplifting. Like, you hear Cudi's story and you're like, oh snap, maybe I can, if he's dealing with all this stuff in the world, I can deal with the very few minor issues I have in my personal life. Whereas this was a very subconscious type of track. You almost feel like the sense of loneliness that the title of the track gives you, Solo Dolo, and there was very few instrumentation. I think that was a very key concept of the track, and Cudi's delivery on it, so it was definitely interesting. That was definitely a very interesting track, very intriguing. Like I said, and he could even be talking about, just he's kind of like maybe losing it, or at the same time he could be just like asking God, like, why is my life the way it is, like asking for some help. You know what I mean? But that was a dope one. That was definitely dope. I'm glad that we're continuing our second grinder reactions for Kid Cudi tomorrow. Let me know what y'all guys thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more from Cudi in the future after the grind, y'all know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, comment, share this with more people. Follow me on social medias if you guys want to join my Discord Glitcher Gang. Links in the description. Or if you want to see more Kid Cudi sooner or later after the grinder reactions, or even during this grinder reactions, you can pay me a minimum of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and fill out one of those reaction request forms. But other than that, man, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all guys tune in to the live stream tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Time. Really appreciate it. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time.